Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to MetLife Stadium, home of the Giants and the Jets in East Rutherford, New Jersey. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Rebels will boot it away to start the game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Garcia. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Here comes the option. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Here's a heat. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. He's got the tight end. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
I just love the job this offensive line is doing in this game, communicating pre-snap. They know where the pass rush is coming from, and they're working their single and double teams and not giving up any ground. Just look how clean that pocket was for the quarterback to throw from.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
We different over here, bro.
Receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Picked off in the opening drive.
We different over here, bro. We different over here, bro. Keep telling you this shit, man.
That's all right when you hand it to your offense at the 42. And this defense wanted to get off the field on the opening drive, keep the offense from establishing momentum. They did better than that. They took the ball away.
Yeah, you got to set the tone, right, on defense. Early in this game on the opening drive, you're trying to kind of draw a line in the sand saying, look, this is who we are. This is what we came to do. We're going to be more physical, and we're going to take the football away. And a play like that, it just galvanizes and energizes the rest of the team.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Wallace. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That quarterback putting his face in the fan, I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle.
Ball too hot, bro. Too hot for him.
Second and long. Quarterback making
Too hot.
Back to throw, it's Simmons. Got it in the middle, it's Taylor. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Gonna run it. It's Lacy. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
A nice job on second down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching him off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
And the Rebels trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down all the way.
Don't worry about that shit, bro.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and want to get blitz happy, and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you got to bow up. Nice job on first down, stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Wants to fire on second down.
You ain't know who to stick. You ain't know who to go to, brother. We different over here, bro. I don't need all them nice ass teams, nigga.
But he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find.
Better stay with Miami.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit.
These niggas ain't it. These niggas ain't it. These niggas ain't it.
He'll bring it out. It's Garcia.
Get your head knocked off, boy.
But not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No, that ain't all you got.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Makes the catch. It's Ott.
Right here.
And it'll be a pickup
Right here.
9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage. And one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
They'll try to get it through the air.
That shit, boy.
Intercepted a first half.
That shit, boy.
Momentum. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up.
That's all you got? Nah.
Ready to fire from the pistol. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Taylor. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
On first down from the 13-yard line. Caught behind the line. It's Lee. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Dropping back, it's Simmons. Here comes the heat. And the missed connection on third down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive.
That ain't gonna hurt me, my boy.
Right down the middle.
I'm about 2 possessions.
Some confidence down the road.
2 possessions worth of. I'm up.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the ball is loose.
I'm about 2 possessions, nigga. You talking about these niggas? This who you want come in the league with? These niggas? Yeah, go back to Miami with that shit, but.
Sometimes you see big sticks and fumbles happen as a result.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Wait. That was a fake.
Period will be a second down.
D-line, this thing, my whole line, this thing hold up.
Looking to fire. Unleashes one deep. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air, it's Mateer. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is
Daughter was open.
down back at the 13.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he's
Daughter was open.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5.
A lot better.
Than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. A strike downfield.
That ain't enough, bro.
Down after a huge completion.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Got a man. It's Sategna. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
When you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because you're confident throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows. Probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
The Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Mateer.
Oh, my God.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Buying some time as he moves left. It's complete. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
1st and goal, and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. QB draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know, you got to be careful when you're running the draw play, because you're hoping those defensive ends get way up the field, thinking it's pass. Didn't happen that time. The defense was able to get a negative play.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback strolling away from heat. That's got it.
Lucky ass boy.
A great catch and run for 6.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space.
No, that ain't all you got.
Dump it to your playmaker. Running back
That ain't enough.
Football. He does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7.
Nah, I ain't gonna throw it back to you.
That last drive, they're set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Diggs. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their
Barely
own
got
22.
that.
To throw, it's Simmons. Looking down the middle. It's caught. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on
He's strong enough.
You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. 1st down from the 42. Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Pulls it in. It's Diggs. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Rebels are marching down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he'll just get rid of that one.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass, it's Simmons. That's reeled in, it's Taylor. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for third down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lets it fly. Pass is incomplete, but a lot
Flag.
of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's call it.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
And the Rebels will have it 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
To the air, it's Simmons. Working that left side now. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Rebels trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Looking for the goal line.
Too easy. Oklahoma, too easy.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into
Better go back to Miami, nigga.
With the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
Be with them Florida boys.
Coming out with it, it's Tegna. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air.
A lot of pressure. That old line look a little weak.
Trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Oh, they're after him.
They want to get that boy killed.
There as he saw some daylight and got what he could. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking downfield, it's Mateer.
Everything. Everything. Hunt the ball. Hunt the ball. Hunt the ball.
After that incompletion, fourth down,
Hunt the
you've
ball.
got to serve if you're this offense, right? Both offenses up and down the field. The opponent scored twice. You scored a touchdown on your first drive. I think you got to go for it here because right now nobody's playing defense, and this game very easily could come down to which team has the ball last.
Hey, Creed.
Turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on fourth down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll do it himself on the draw. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Big fella got him on rope.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Off the play fake. Scrambling away. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
It's all good. Well, it wasn't that bad. Just should have set his feet.
And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send a field goal unit out before halftime.
Take that.
Smashes in between the uprights.
Go ahead, take that, baby boy.
Now the lead is extended a little further. So they get the lead.
Got a long way to go, cuzzo.
And not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
Shit different over here.
He'll bring it out. It's Sategna. Coverage team
Oh,
there.
different over here, boy.
Avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. And that'll do it here in the second quarter.
Can I get the ball first, too? Oh, yeah.
Just about set to get this second half underway.
Might not score again, nigga.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Now we can do what we want to do.
The drive starts
Now
from
we
their own 25-yard line.
Hey, better wake up.
Off play action on first down.
Test
Oh,
the
he wants
waters.
it all. And
Let's
that
test
would be
the waters.
incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
And that pressure got to him quick.
Doing what we want to do on y'all boys.
To feel comfortable, man. He didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Bring in the heat. Still looking on the move. He's got it all right. And the
That's my white boy.
They've got it on the 46.
That's my white boy.
That's going to drive the defensive coordinator.
That's my white boy.
These guys take pride on their sub-defense.
It's my safety net.
When you get into third and long situations, that's when D coordinators love to get creative and throw all these exotic
Come on up.
passes and pressure the quarterback. Nobody got even close to him.
Come on up, safety.
Way too much time to survey the field. That was just way too easy for the offense to pick up that first.
That's a really good job by the defense.
I heard the commentator. He said it was way too easy. Bring the safety up again.
Situations. Really good job by the defense.
From the gun, the running back has it. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still.
These the niggas you want to play with?
This shouldn't be a surprise.
I know these ain't the niggas you want to play with.
Third quarter, and you want to keep
Bring the safety down, yeah.
And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
They thought they could just run it.
And my coach wanted me to go for it. He said, fuck y'all. Lane Kiffin want me to go for it. You want to listen to coach.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He turns it loose to the left. Touchdown, Rebel!
My coach wanted me to go for it, nigga. Weak ass Oklahoma, you better go back to Miami, boy. What you was smoking on, nigga.
Just gets in the zone, right? And you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like
disrespectful plays, nigga.
They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making
Go back to Miami. I'm letting you know now. These niggas ain't it. These niggas is fun to play with. Niggas don't want to play with no team that's fun. Nigga want to win, nigga.
He'll bring it out. It's Garcia.
You going nowhere, nigga. Last name named Garcia, nigga. He ain't got no speed. No, these ain't the niggas you want to play with. These the niggas you want to play with, bro. Go ahead, play with them.
Back to throw, it's Mateer. Right down the middle. Gonna throw it to the right. He's got it.
It's the only nigga you got. It's the only nigga that made a catch.
It's a really nice throw. It's so impressive watching this Oklahoma passing attack now. And you think back to Bob Stoops taking over as head coach in 1999 and bringing with him the air raid offense, a style of passing attack that still wasn't very prevalent in college football at the time, but
going over the top.
That's big. No fly zone, nigga.
Right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping
got a star running back there. This nigga ain't got no touches.
Flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys. That time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Don't run.
Under fire.
This nigga crazy. Well, get that boy killed, boy.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much.
See my man flying in there with the dreads. He wanted something too. Look at him.
A lot of these guys are such great athletes. They do it with ease.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not there for wide open spaces.
About time. About time.
Defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
It still ain't enough.
How about the third down run play?
You ain't gonna win like that, boy.
They can do a lot of different things.
Get done. Stick a fork in them.
But you might want to start with that running back, and he makes the big play, gets the third down conversion, gets him a new set of downs.
They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You've got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
Don't be scared, nigga. Keep running.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First
Keep running, nigga.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
He'll get that nigga killed, bro. He ain't gonna want to play for you no more, my boy.
Maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe sneaking a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little.
Got some big, strong niggas up there, bro.
Work this all week. You got to be ready to execute in the red zone.
Buys a little extra time. And he throws another interception.
This who you want to play with? You want to play with these niggas, you sure?
Brought down a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Night, nigga. Was right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point, and he was able to come away with the pick.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Looking to throw at Simmons. Under fire. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory.
But too much air on.
Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Quick with the spin move.
That weak ass shit.
Running gets it down to the 4.
Man, is it nice to be able to hand the football to a guy that can break tackles, that can make something out of nothing. Just, it makes it so much easier on offense. You can hit that big play, the big home run. Just the ability to break tackles can make...
And it's his 4th interception of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Light work, nigga. This is SEC, nigga. You want to come to the SEC, nigga? You better have the skills to pay the bills, nigga. That's all I'm going to say.
They're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's loose down the middle. And the ball's on the ground. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down.
Yeah, the receivers got to do a better job at ball security there with all those defenders trying to rip it free. And this offense is lucky they were able to jump on it to keep possession.
He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Right about that shit, nigga.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time.
Yo, we want to do, man.
They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week
Yo,
long
3
in practice,
possessions,
they
man.
really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time.
Gonna let it fly.
I told you that's my white boy, nigga.
He's got the sidelines going nuts.
And I tell you that's my white boy.
10-yard line.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you.
Told you that's my white boy,
man.
man.
Outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time.
Chill your ass up, boy.
It's a huge explosive play.
Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the
Chill your ass up, boy. You know what I told you, nigga? They ain't built for the SEC, yo.
To smell the goal line. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Keeping his
They ain't
eyes
built for the
downfield,
SEC,
rolling
nigga.
left.
You ain't built for the SEC, nigga.
Is on. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he got
Told you what gonna score again, though. You're not.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Garcia. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. The sure hands, it's Parrish. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Off the play fake on first down. And
Look at that
that
shit.
is his
Look
fifth
at that
interception.
shit, boy.
He comes out to try for
You ass niggas. I give a fuck if the nigga was 7'3", nigga.
return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in
This my
business
shit,
at
nigga.
36.
Got these boys together. You keep switching all these different teams. You can't focus on a team, nigga.
What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese,
Not
they don't
going to
know
no
if it's run
fucking
or if it's
Duke,
pass.
bro.
They got him right where they...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback.
I'm not worrying about the hits, nigga. Score added up. The score already added up.
Here's the pressure.
My white boy. This nigga's a dog. Can't be stopped.
Just short of the first down.
Should not be stopped.
A few more chain links
It's a
to
bad
move
white
this
boy.
And the Rebels lining up, just needing
Can't be stopped, bruh.
Inches on third down. Looking downfield is Simmons. Quickly to the tight end.
Can't be stopped.
He'll
Got 100 on you.
just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Who on your team got 100 receiving yards? Nobody.
The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Off play action. Here's a hit.
Should have been through the ball.
Pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This quarterback is thinking to himself,
I bet they would in the fourth quarter. This nigga tired of shit. He tired of whipping y'all ass.
Because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. There he goes.
Fuck off me, boy.
He motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
And this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
That's what's going to happen to you if you stay with that team, bro. If I was you, I would go back to Miami. Yeah. They don't want that smoke, bro. We got to play George and them niggas. Them niggas going to bust your ass, bro.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice
they ain't ready
job
for the SEC, bro.
The assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22.
I'm preparing myself. I don't know about you.
Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Fires to the wideout. And the physical
fuck off that ball, boy. Fuck off the ball.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I
don't even look at the football. Go to the sideline.
Because he's had 0 rhythm.
That ain't for you.
Been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for.
Get off that ball, boy.
He would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Pressure coming.
Get off that ball, boy.
He gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge.
High-profile QB, my ass.
The competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Trying to get behind the defense.
Give me another one.
Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
Man, as a defense, you're like, oh, they're going to draw us. They're going to draw us offside. They're not going to go for it. They go for it, and you get the big stop. You've set your offense up. You've turned the momentum. This defense should be feeling really good about themselves.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Tries to do it himself on the draw. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Too much going on for you.
That's 3 for 3 now.
Too much going on for you, my boy.
It's nuts. I don't think you're going to make a living on this. I don't think you're always going to make this happen. And defensively, just keep trying to get him to 4th down. You're going to get a stop on one of these plays.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Looking to pass. It's Simmons. He's got it in the end zone for another.
Have a good night, nigga.
Full-fledged beatdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points.
You don't know what them boys can do yet. That's your problem. You don't know what Oklahoma can do. Should have stuck with Miami. Season start tomorrow, man.
He'll bring it out. It's Sategna. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
You're ready,
See what
that
they
thing.
can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks.
Can't even score, nigga. Make me feel like that touchdown was bullshit.
Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay.
Boys can't even catch the ball, man.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from.
Can't even run the ball, nigga. You got a top-tier running back. You got 35 yards.
But hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time. How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you can try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And honestly, it's been about complimentary football in this game, right? We've seen this
Make you think twice about picking Oklahoma, nigga.
But the defense has done a great job too getting off the field.
Make you think twice. Make you think a lot of questions with picking Oklahoma, nigga.
On both sides of the ball today.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Sategna. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw. It's Mateer. He's going up top here late in the game. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Smashes through the tackle. And they'll move the chains and get it.
Gonna depend on him all season.
As the head coach of this team, this
He ain't
is
gonna make it through the season,
take
bro.
away from this game is that your players don't quit and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that.
Can't even make a
today.
pass.
But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
This was my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to...
Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you can tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
Dances away. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Finds a seam. And he's going
Don't ever pick them against me again.
Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively.
Good night.